Hello, everybody. My name remains Rotimi Daniels. Anirinláyà bí ìbọn. Awíkoko lójú ọlọ́rọ̀ tọ́lọ́rọ̀ bá gbọ́ kí ló fẹ́ fi mí ṣe. I will repeat again. We are not doing this because we need followers. We are not making money on social media. But some of us just have the heart for Nigerians and Africans as a whole. And this is going to be in response to Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is actually shamelessly condemning the coup that just happened in Gabon. As so many of you don't already know, yes, there's another coup in Gabon to unseat a man whose family has been in power for 53 years. Despite his health challenges, he has been there until when the young army officers came up and said, enough is enough. Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who I don't see as my president, and I will never, yes, is one thing that he is shamelessly condemning the coup that happened in Gabon. And of course, it is expected. They must say something. But I want to ask this man and other African leaders some important questions. If they are able to answer us as African youths that are waking up and saying enough is enough. What is that question? When two people go inside for a meeting, when two people go in and they come out laughing, you would know that they have lied to one another, to each other. But when two friends come out from hiding, one is frowning his face, the other one is smiling. Probably the truth has just come out. It's been long that African Union, African leaders from different walks of African continent have had to go for meetings with the European leaders, with the Westerners. But I want to ask these questions. What exactly, who exactly do African leaders represent in those stupid, selfish, deadly, I don't even know how else to describe it. Such meetings, I don't know how to describe them. Saying that the European leaders will go back to their countries, they make their own countries better. The Western world will go back to their countries. The countries are livable for their own citizens. What are you bastards who call yourselves African leaders? What exactly do you bring back to Africans from such meetings? I am saying this today in pain because currently in Nigeria, people can no longer afford a whole corn. They have to divide the corn. Roasted corn by roadside must be divided so people can still be able to afford roasted corn. And you, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you have the shamelessness and the guts to be condemning what is going on in Gabon. When it happened in Niger, didn't we warn you African leaders? Didn't we warn? That's number one. Number two, if the Europeans and the Westerners are giving you guys anything as African leaders to look the other way so they can always have access to our own resources, when they push you in the forest, in the bush, why don't you, because of humanity's sake, for the love for your own people, why don't you reject their offer? Because it is already in the open. What they allow you people to do, they allow you to bring stolen money and the money they give you illegally to bring it back to their countries to hide. If this Gabon hosted president now, if he will go to another country to enjoy that money, what if he dies? What becomes of that, of such an amount of money? gbogbo ẹ̀yin African leaders ilé ògbà ọ̀nà ògbà náà máa fi ṣe fún yín. Maybe it's coming, maybe it's going to be another turn for another African country, but the youth are waking up, which is the good thing for us in this generation. We're not going to say much more than this because some of us are happy that it is happening. Then Nigeria was selling electricity to Niger Republic, and we have never asked, one, why is it that Nigerians do not have constant supply of electricity supply? Number one. Then number two, who are the ones collecting the money from Niger or whatever they are giving us back? Or are we just giving them the electricity because we are brothers? Because if that were to be so, some of us will be happy. Because we should already have African Union. Break down all these stupid borders and let these Westerners and Europeans go back to their countries. Let's now begin to write a new constitution whereby they can have access to resources that they need in such a way that every detail of such transaction will be written in white and black. It is no longer acceptable that out of the 33, 34 currencies we have in Africa, none of them is used for world-scale transaction, and we are not ashamed of ourselves. And you, Ahmed Tinubu, you're saying that you're condemning the coup in Gabon. Who are you? Who the hell are you? I'm asking. And concerning the educational sector, you people are not thinking about the right direction. That our educational system should be such that our graduates must be able to utilize their experiences, their certifications to develop our resources, not just to work the layman's job again. It shouldn't be acceptable again on African soil. A word is enough for the wise. I won't say much more than that, but I'm just speaking against the kind of leadership we have in Africa. And like I said, enough is enough. And my name remains Rotimi Daniels. If you are also joining this fight against the tyranny of what we call democracy, meanwhile what we are having is actually tyranny, is actually dictatorship, please help watch and share this video. I remain an African, and an African I will forever remain, not just a Nigerian. Goodbye and God bless. Bye.